Mark Holmes here. Welcome to the call. Today is December 30th. This is our last call of the year. A lot of exciting stuff has come across our plate here this year, 2014. But I tell you, I'm really excited about 2015. We've got a lot of stuff planned, and I'm just really excited about it. So we're forming a team here, and like I said before, we're here to help everybody. But we've formed a team, Success Team 2015, and really this team is for those that just are 110% dedicated to just really doing this. I'm talking about doing this, as far as getting into six-figure income. Okay, so like I said before, there's going to be people that do this all different levels and for different reasons. Like we said last week, you could be doing this for just to pay for your car payment or your house payment, and that's fine. But we've got everyone from there in between to people that are just dead set and serious, just really about doing this, and that's really what this call is about. Being that we're driving into a new year, we've got 365 fresh days in front of us. So I'm real excited. We've got Chris Thomas on the line here as well, and we just want to go through a few things as far as what we've got lined up and what we think is needed really to just drive forward here. Chris, are you out there?
I sure am, Mark. Thanks so much for having me on the call.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure. And like I said, I'm excited about everything. And, nobody better to hear it from is, from somebody like Chris. I've known Chris since I was a kid. Chris and I, we grew up together. And, Chris is just like, he's one of those guys. It's like everybody says, Chris is that guy. The guy that actually went ahead and did this. And, Chris, as pretty much most of you know, is a six-star with FG Express. So, Chris, we're kind of moving ahead here, and we talked earlier. We've got a lot of stuff planned, but, what I want to really go over here tonight to start off with is just, I want everybody to really just hit the reset button. There's a lot of people that did different things throughout the year, and everybody's working different things, but I think it's real important for everybody to just hit the reset button, no matter where they are, and really move forward. And just what I want to focus on, and we talked about this, is just really helping people engage in productive activities on a daily basis, at least 5 days a week. So, you did incredible last year. Our whole team was just exploding, and you've been bouncing around the world here. So, what is your perspective on, what you accomplished last year and kind of looking forward into 2015?
Mark, thanks for having me on the call again. And I just want to, I've been thinking a lot about this and a lot about kind of making sure we hit the reset button, making sure that we're taking what we learned and getting rid of whatever didn't work for us last year and moving forward. Last year, when I found FGX, I was in a place where I didn't know what I was going to do. I knew I wanted to be in network marketing because I'd been doing it for a long time, and it paid me a lot of money. But I truly didn't know what I wanted to do. Last year, I was really searching in the industry because it had always paid me a full-time income for 25 plus years. And it was really interesting because last year at this time, when I found FG, and I started to really focus on the things that are important. One of the things that were important to me were to truly, at 47 years old, to set that reset button again at 47, and that's what I did when I turned 47 years old. And I set that reset button, I went from Baltimore. I lived in Maryland my entire life. I moved to California. That was one thing that I did. I made the decision that I was going to do FG Express. I was going to work with Ron Williams, the president of the company, and Brenda Huang, Ron, the founder, and Brenda, the president, and the rest of the amazing staff that they have in Utah. And I had a chance to work with some just super, super, super powerful people that were networkers that were also looking for a place. And what I realized is that at the beginning of last year, I set a goal. That goal was to personally enroll 8 people that became 1-star or higher. I didn't want to put the effort, I didn't want to put the onus on people to achieve what I wanted or let them achieve because I wanted them to. I wanted them to find their own place. So whether that was a 1-star or an all-star, I was fortunate enough last year to introduce two separate 6-star lines. In our company, you go from one star to 6-star to become a top distributor in the distributors in the company. And really, all of that is kind of like learning your black belt. As soon as you get your black belt in martial arts, you realize just how much you don't know. It's the same thing with your network marketing. It's really simple business. If all of us focus on a couple of things in the next 12 months, and that is, man, Mark, you are dead on. Set that reset button. 2015 is a special time. 1/1/15. This year is a special year. Make it count. Don't let it go into March or April before your month starts or your year starts. Make it start now. Spend the next 48 hours designing for the next 365 days. You can't design it for the next 10 years, but you sure can for the next 365 days. Join in with Market Eye and commit to making commit to doing a small video of yourself and of your life every single day in 2015, and focus on the business that you're promoting. We're in the network marketing business. As 2015 draws closer, the network marketing business really means the business of you. That's what you are. You are you, Inc. Network marketing in 2015 is slightly different than it was in 2002 or 1985. I got involved in the industry in 1987. Today, in 2015, this industry can be totally built or disappeared based on what your social profile looks like, based on what what you're promoting out there. So in 2015, in FG Express, we know that we have some amazing products, we have a great system, and we have a global reach, we have a global platform that we be promoting every single day. Figure out a way to talk about something about you using the paint strip, you using the solar strips, you using the mask, you using the products. Tell your own little stories, but do a little story every day. I know that Mark has been an expert at this. Mark does it all the time, and he's getting better and better at it. But the reason we're doing this is something this is a real important call right now, because we're all deciding what we're going to do in 2015. Are we even going to do FG? Decide that. Make that decision, and then stand by it. And then run hard and understand that 1 year, get the real 1 year, started on started on January 1st in 2 days, and reevaluate yourself next year, next year. This day, next year, reevaluate yourself. That's what I try to do, is every day. Today's the perfect day to do this call, Mark, because this is what I've been doing all day. Reevaluating my own self, saying, what did I do wrong, what did I do right? Some things that you want to focus on in a binary compensation plan. Make sure you spend as much time building the second leg as you do the first leg. I guess that's a real important one. Understand that if we are in the pain business and we're able to help people relieve pain, then everybody, whether they're on your right side or your left side, both of them can get caught up in whether this is your right side or your left side or someone that's in your power leg or not. Help everybody. Focus your attention in 2015 on personally enrolling people. Focus your attention in 2015 on staying in phase one. Phase one. What is phase one? Phase one is recruiting. Phase one is telling people, is exposing your business. You're in the business not to be an expert on the product or service that you sell in network marketing. You're in the business. The reason we're all in network marketing has nothing to do with how smart we are, first and foremost. No matter how much money you make, by the way. The reason that we're in network marketing is at some time, if you've had success, at some time along the way, someone introduced to you a concept and a product that you used and you thought was good for you, and you were willing and you wanted to share it with your friends or family because you liked it. And they decided that they liked it, and then they wanted to buy it. So all you did was you used the product, you loved it so much that you shared it with your friends and family. They decided then to order the product. That is really all that network marketing is about. So if that is all that network marketing is about, is using a product, getting the result, sharing it with someone, and showing them how to do the exact same process that you did, do that over and over again. In this company, FG, to become the top person in the company, or a top distributor, $1 million earner a year, think about this. It's very simple. Focus your attention on introducing 8 people. Just like 8 is enough. Just like that old movie, 8 is enough here. All you have to do is introduce 8. Focus your attention on raising up those 8. Have 4 of those people become 4-star directors, and 4 of them become 1-star directors, which is very possible. And you're an all-star. Okay, I was able to hit 6-star in my first year. And that doesn't mean anything. I mean, I didn't get network marketing or get an FG Express to be involved with this company for 1 year. So, excuse me if I don't feel like this is the greatest thing in the world, because network marketing is designed as a long-term thing. It's designed to give us freedom. That's what I'm trying to do, is give us all freedom. And so really, what does it come down to? Stay in phase one. Do a video every single day that says something about your product or service every single day in 2015, and learn how to use the product and share it with others every day. Man, that's the basic. Introduce 8 people. Focus on introducing 8. Raise up 8 leaders. Raise up 8 leaders. You may notice that if you introduce people, because it's a team concept, it's a binary compensation plan, it's easy to get momentum here. So all you have to do is find 8 people that are running the same direction you're running. And most people aren't going to run the same direction. Okay, so don't worry about that. Or, let the fact that our product is a class 1 medical device, and it gets rid of pain on contact, and we have a solar strip that is an amazing product, and we have a beauty strip that is an amazing product. Let that lead. The fact that when someone finally decides that they want to be in the distribution business with you, when they finally get the product, they're going to really be happy they chose this distribution business. So just be confident to know that right now in 190 countries around the world, there are people for the first time opening up their FG Express power strips, and they're grateful that they're arriving at their house. Be the person that starts that causal factor. Be that person, and your business will succeed massively. And remember, we pay every 7 days, so you get to gauge if you're doing the things necessary for success or not, based on where your check is, because the ultimate determiner is your check going up or down? If it's going up, then you're doing the right thing. If it's going down, we need to make some adjustments. Doesn't mean you're doing the wrong thing, just some adjustments. Sometimes you're not putting enough gas in. Sometimes you're just turning the wrong way. Our goal, my goal, Mark's goal, James' goal in the next 365 days, every single day, we want to make a small adjustment in your business to streamline your FG Express business at massive success in 2000 and beyond. Mark, back to you, brother.
Well, you know what, Chris? That's one thing I wanted to touch on was simplicity, and you've pretty much said it all there. One thing that I found is it's real easy. It's so easy to get away from that simple mode of building. We start doing all this other stuff that we really don't have to do, but we, like you said, we have to engage with productive activities, and that's really where everybody needs to concentrate. If you can designate 15 minutes, 30 minutes, if you really want to hit this hard, an hour, 2 hours a day for 5 days a week, that's less hours than a part-time job, but you have to engage in productive activities, and you have to turn off Facebook, if you're on the phone, where you should be on the phone with people, or Skype, we're international, but you should be on the phone and you should be in contact, and if you're in communication with people on Facebook, then that's where that time should be, is engaging in conversation and putting this out here. Because like you said, Chris, I mean, that's really what we're paid to do. We're paid to put this opportunity, this product in front of people, and a lot of people. I mean, if you really want to do it, put it in front of a lot of people, and then from there, we simply sort. We sort through. And like I always say, you said it yourself, Chris, what is a big hint on how your business is going. What did you do yesterday? How many people were you on the phone with yesterday? How many people were you in contact, engaged in productive activity with yesterday, the last week, and the previous month? That's going to tell you, pretty much where you are now. And the good thing is, like Chris and I are talking about, the reset button is always there, and especially now, this is where we need to hit that reset button and really drive forward. I know you're excited about a lot of this stuff that's coming up this year, especially the our big main event this year in spring, the launch. That's going to be huge. Maybe you can give some advice to everybody just to really gear towards goals and hitting that event. I know we've got some short-term events that are coming up here too, Chris, in Fort Lauderdale on the 24th of January. It's something everybody can kind of drive towards too.
Yeah, the company is making a very, very strong push right here in the United States over the next 12 months. We realize that the two largest markets that we're seeing right now seem to be Japan and the United States. We're having massive success everywhere. The company is thriving everywhere because they're giving the relief of pain. I mean, come on, people will do more to avoid pain than they ever will to gain pleasure. Well, we're giving them both. We're getting rid of their pain and giving them pleasure, the pleasure of money. And so it's pretty exciting. One thing that they're doing is they're holding large corporate events all around the country. And they're beginning it right at the beginning of January in beautiful Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and they're going to do a 3-hour training on the 24th. And I highly, highly recommend that you be there. The president of the company is going to be there. The founder of the company is going to be there. Several corporate executives are going to be there, and most of the top distributors in the company are going to be there. So it's a great learning experience. It'll be a great one. Now, it's only the first one. The company is going to do these type of events all around the country over the next 12 months, and it's going to lead, actually over the next 6, is going to lead up to the official launch of the company in May 2015 at the Bellagio. Very exciting. Now keep in mind that our company is still in pre-launch, and we're already considered a global phenomenon. Our company right now, we're helping people get rid of pain, where the only reference that they had, the only ability that they had to actually get rid of the pain was painkillers. For the first time, there's people who don't have to use painkillers. Wow, that's pretty neat. That's a business. Our company in general is the owners have so many amazing things planned that are going to come out at the company launch at the Bellagio. And what I would say more than anything is, if you have the opportunity to be at the Bellagio, May 2015, and you ever wanted to be part of that business, like the launching of McDonald's, or the launching of Apple, or the launching of Ford Motor Company, this is that opportunity. This is your chance to be part of a global business that starts and is run right from you in your home, giving you the freedom and the opportunity to literally build a business that travels across borders, that time difference has no effect on, that holidays don't really affect your check, because in one place there may be a holiday, and in another place in the world that holiday might not exist, or that holiday happens, but it happens 12 to 15 hours ahead of where you live now, or behind. It's an amazing opportunity. My father was a steel worker. I grew up with nothing. Mark and I grew up in the same neighborhood in Parkville, Maryland. And today I live, this last 12 months, I just want to touch on this one more time. This last 12 months, Mark knows, he knows me. I came out to California, I had no car, I had no home. Today I have a brand new car, and I move into my official home, my brand new home, tomorrow. So what an amazing time it is to reset and ask yourself, have what I've been doing the last 20 years been serving me to give me the things that I want? If it's not, allow Mark and I to help you on that journey, because somebody's helping us on that journey. So that's all I got tonight, Mark.
Wow. Well, that's definitely exciting, everybody. And Chris and I, we're just, like you said, we're regular people, and we know that most people that come into this and they want to be a part of our team, just like everybody that's, on the call now or listening to this recording, we're here to help you, move forward, get started. And if you've just joined our team, welcome.
Now, one more thing. Let me just say one more thing, and that is, Mark hit the nail on the head. And I'm sorry, Mark, I don't mean to just jump in.
No, that's all right. Go right ahead.
So important is that everybody on the call tonight, I want people to get back to this. We all talk, we use the term of we're professional network marketers. And I've been spearheading that movement, that idea in the last year as I do my FTX business, and talking a lot about it, professional network. But the truth is, what is a professional network marketer? Seriously. What is a professional network marketer? All of us were doing something else prior to coming here. That's who we are. Network marketing has given us a gift to get financial things, and give us the self-worth also to know that we've been able to take part in the building of a real business that pays us every 7 days. That's network marketing. Other than that, it gives us freedom to go spend with your time, go spend the time with your family, go spend the time with your friends, and go live your life. Go be an example in your community. Be the place that people come to you and go, I want to know what you're doing, because you live the life that I want. And that life doesn't always mean flash. Most of the time it means no flash. Most of the time it means be humble, be respectful, be kind. If you do that consistently, and you're making lots of money, because network marketing allows you to do that, right? Remember, when I'm talking about network marketing, if you get your business to where it makes you a lot of money, Your responsibility then will always be to lift up those just like someone lifted up you. The best way to do that is not to give them money. The best way to do that is not to give them a job. The best way to do that is to give them the same gift that you were given. And if it's good enough for you, it's good enough for them. And if it's not good enough for them, it's not because you did not give them the gift. Give them the gift and then move to the next person. Allow them to receive it or not. It's entirely up to them.
Well, Chris, the main thing I think this call is about is just, where we are now. You've done some amazing things, and a lot of other people have. And the great thing is that was all done within about a year's time. And that's where we are now. 365 days, all of us have the same opportunity to really go out there and just really do this. And Chris, you're a humble guy. I know that, and I've watched and followed you and worked with you through the years. But you've done some amazing stuff here with FG and other companies as well previously. But Chris is being humble. He's got a pretty amazing car, and Chris is doing it up. But the main thing that Chris understands is that we need to be here to help everyone move forward. The significance of 1-star is huge. Also 4-star, just like Chris is talking about. Concentrate on helping your people hit 1-star and set goals. I think it's real important to set goals for, once you hit 1-star. Well, the next step is 2-star, but a great goal to hit is that 4-star level. I think that's what everybody should be shooting for. Another thing too, Chris, talking about these events that are coming through, the fly-ins are just starting to come through here. I'm looking at email. We've got one coming up here on January 16th, 17th, and 18th at the corporate office, it looks like. So that looks like our first kickoff event there. So that's going to be huge too. If you guys know of anybody in these areas, utilize Facebook. We're doing a lot of amazing stuff with Facebook. You can target these areas. You got Salt Lake City, Utah. We've got an event coming up here, which you have plenty of time for both of these events. We've got January 15th, 16th for the corporate event, but we've also got January 24th down there in Fort Lauderdale. There's plenty of time to target these people. We've got Craigslist ads that we're running. You can target those areas. You got any type of ad where you can target an area. The Facebook, you got Craigslist. All of this it allows us to target these areas and really go at it. So it's up to you. You can build locally. That's great, but we've got social media at our fingertips here, and there's a lot of great new stuff that's come out, and I talked a little bit about this last week. And I'm going to be doing some how-to trainings on Facebook, and all this new stuff that's coming out with Facebook. It's huge, and it's producing huge results. It's putting you in the right activity. So, Chris, I appreciate you being a part of this call. I'm really looking forward to next year. So it's pretty exciting. If you have anything else to share, go ahead, and if not, we'll close out the call.
I got tons to share, but we're just going to do it one day at a time. And that's the idea here. 2015 is about let's not drink all from the fire hydrant. Let's just take a little sip at a time. So let's do it every day, and at the end of the year, we're going to have quite a year going into 2016.
You said it. There you go, buddy. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us, and everybody have a safe and happy New Year's, and let's get it. Let's just really hit it hard here, and don't look back. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
Happy New Year's 2015.
There you go. Happy New Year, everybody.